Today, I want to talk to you about the real reason why people are not losing weight over the age of 50. Hi, I'm Brian Stecker. I'm a personal trainer. I've been owner of Boomer Fitness and training people for the past 20 years in person and online with our transformation program. We help people have more energy, improve their health, and increase their body confidence. Something that really blows my mind when it comes to making this transformation is that people are overcomplicating the process, when really it comes down to the thought process. And that thought process is like, it's bad genetics or that I'm too old. And it really comes down to that belief system. So when you're looking at this, when somebody is in their 50s and beyond, I have some clients that are in better shape than people that are in their 20s and their 30s. And the reason why that they're in better shape is they have better habits. So one thing that became really obvious to me was when I was invited by one of my clients to go to a really fancy golf course. And I'm not a big golfer, but it was a nice experience. But what I noticed is that, exercise for them was walking the golf course, smoking a cigar, and having some whiskey. Now, okay, that's not exercise. As the day progressed, we got to the final hole, and then I saw, it was time for them to have a snack. And when I looked at what their snack was, there was a ton of buffalo chicken wings, there was more adult beverages, there was nachos, there was pork sliders, and then after that, there was a dinner event where there was more food, there was more dessert, and more drinks, okay? So we gotta really start looking at these habits, and the big habits that I saw that most people struggle with in their day-to-day life really comes down to their nutrition, it comes down to their sleep, and it comes down to their exercise habits. So with eating and nutrition, what I notice is most people, they think they have to go on a crash diet. The other thing with nutrition is they think that they need to starve themselves and not eat. And then what it really comes down to is just creating better habits around your nutrition. It's not fad diets, it's not starving yourself. When it comes to sleep, a lot of clients think like they need to burn the midnight oil to get ahead, but in reality, getting that extra sleep is going to go a long way to help you with the first fact, which was nutrition, which leads you into the next fact, which is your exercise. Okay, exercise doesn't have to be a Rocky montage where you're cutting down a tree or sprinting up a hill in snow with a 2x4 on your back. When really exercise is something that should be sustainable and something that you look forward to every day. And at the same time, by doing these sustainable habits, you're going to transform your body and be in better shape than some of my 20 and 30-year-old clients that I know. So you're probably thinking, Brian, okay, that sounds great. So where do I start? Really simple, easy way to start is just start going for walks. When I meet with clients for the first time, they got this fancy watch or some fancy tracker, and I say, hey, let's take a look at what your activity is like on a weekly basis. What I find is that they're getting between 2,000 to 4,000 steps per day, right? Something that's really simple is you can just start going for walks. Go for a 30-minute walk every single day. What that does is it helps you burn more calories. So simple things. And that 30 minutes could be starting with a 15-minute walk during the day, parking your car a little further away at the grocery store, taking the stairs at work, or at the end of the day, finishing it off with a 10-minute walk. Quickest way to prevent muscle loss, which muscle is going to help you with your metabolism, is by adding resistance training in twice per week. You don't have to overcomplicate the resistance training. You don't need to have 2-hour gym sessions. I actually put together another video. It's the only 5 exercises you need to do to transform your body, and I'll link that here in the video. So just doing resistance training twice per week, where you're challenging yourself at, say, a 7 on a scale of 1 to 10. What that's going to do is it's going to stimulate your body to start building muscle and maintaining the muscle that you have, so you can keep a boosted metabolism. Next one is to get on a regular sleep cycle. I think the name of the book is called Sleep. In that book, what they talked about, the number one takeaway, so you don't have to read the book, I'm going to give you the executive book summary here, is they had one takeaway where you can transform your sleep. It's go to bed at the same time and get up at the same time. And what that's going to do is help you get a consistent amount of sleep every single night. What you're looking for is about 6 to 9 hours per night of sleep. And the reason why you want 6 to 9 hours of sleep is that's where your body is going to recover just from your day-to-day life stress, but also it lowers a stress hormone called cortisol. When cortisol is higher in your system, you're more likely to eat more foods that aren't going to help you reach your goals. The other thing too is when you're not getting a good amount of sleep, you're not going to feel rested, so you're more likely to want to skip some of your workouts. So getting that sleep is going to be very important for you to, one, eat the right foods, and two, to want to take on your day. So what we want, the next one is we just want to talk about nutrition, and that comes down to making just some better choices. All right, so the first thing that people start thinking is they have to eat broccoli and chicken for every single meal of the day. That's not the fact, and that's not sustainable. The first thing is we need to consume less, okay, and move more. And it doesn't mean taking your calories down to zero. What I find for the average female is that they consume about 1,200 to 1,500 calories a day, and for a man, it's about 1,800 to 2,400 calories a day. If you want to get more specific, you can download a BMR calculator, and you just type it into Google and type in BMR calculator, and you can type in all your stats, and it'll give you some very specific targets for your calories. All right, the next thing is I put together a whole free report, and this report is all based around finding foods that are sustainable for you. Most research out there shows that people eat the same 3 to 5 foods every single week, every single day. So it's finding foods that you enjoy eating. I'm really sure there is a list of proteins, a list of carbs, and a list of fats that you really enjoy. So in that report, you'll go through it, and what my clients do is they'll circle the proteins that they like. They'll circle the carbs that they like. They'll circle the fats that they like. They'll even circle the veggies that they like. Go figure. People like veggies. And then if you want to take it a next step further, is just prep all your meals for the week and eat the same things every single day. Because when you have it in your head, what I find with most people, by Tuesday they had good intentions on Monday, but on Tuesday they're going through the Burger King drive-through, asking for a double cheeseburger without a bun. And that's just not going to help you reach your fitness goals. All right, and then the last one, it's a real simple diet hack, is just eat more protein for breakfast. There's a study out there, and basically what that is, they found that people who just ate 300 calories of protein for breakfast, 300 calories, not 300 grams of protein, would eat less calories throughout the whole day, and were less likely to eat more calories later in the day. It's going to keep you full. It's going to help you keep your muscle. So those are your nutrition habits that are going to help you get back on track. If you made it this far, I hope these tips are really helpful to you. Let me know down in the comment section which one of these tips was the most helpful for you. And if you want help implementing this and having the real glue that holds all this together, this is what I do. Down in the description, in the top pinned comment, you'll see a link where you can book a call with me, and we can see if there's something that I can help you with to make that transformation. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. And before you leave, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe on the way out. Have a great day.